It's my pleasure to welcome all of my students who are watching my video class. Dear students, I am your English teacher, Azizur Rahman, Assistant English Teacher, Alipur Union Secondary School, Alipur Satkhira. Dear learners, today I am here to take a grammatical item for class 10, and our today's topic is active, passive to active. Okay, dear learner, passive to active. Generally, we see in the question papers these two types of question, that means passive to active or active to passive. Dear learner, you have to be alert to face this type of questions, and that's why we have to practice a lot, staying home or staying in school. Dear learner, first of all, I will give an example of passive to active, and then I will explain the sentence and its changing also. Dear friends, follow me. The sheep was burned. Dear learner, I have written an example of passive voice. The sheep was burned. And usually we see in the passive voice that at the end of the sentence there are some prepositions, some such as by, with, in, etc. with objective form. But you see that in this sentence there is no objective form adding with these prepositions. Then what is our duty, or what is the system of this sentence from passive to active? In this sentence you have to imagine the atmosphere or the environment, about the environment, that what kind of subject may come from the environment, because this sheep was burnt. The sheep cannot burn or cannot destroy it by itself. Something is working behind this, and that's why we have to collect, we have to search this subject who can do the work behind the activity. There is no actual object of this sentence. That's why we have to take, or we have to collect some words or some doers who can do the work. The sheep was burnt. The sheep was burnt. Generally, we think that the sheep was burnt by fire. It is general. So the students should think or should remember about the activity behind the action. So the person or the thing behind this sentence may be the fire or fire. And then we have to discard the unusual auxiliary verb or passive voice, and as it is past tense, so the unnecessary auxiliary verb will be omitted, and the verb would be in past form, and that's why burnt is past form, fire burnt, and then the subject would be the object. So the sheep is noun, so there is no tense of this subject. We know that there is no changing of noun form. When the subject or object is in pronoun or is pronoun, then it may be changed. But when the subject is noun, there is no changing of this subject or object. Okay, dear students. So the active voice is fire burned the sheep. Again, I will give another example, such as my pen has been stolen. My pen has been stolen. Dear students, this is also an example of passive voice because my pen has been is auxiliary verb, next one is V3. We generally know that the structure of basic structure of passive voice is subject, be verb plus V3. So this sentence stands on this structure. But there is no example of preposition before object form. Without preposition or without object, this sentence is correct, no doubt. So we have to search the subject behind this sentence. My pen has been stolen. So how can my pen be stolen? At first I have to assume this thing. So I may say that someone, when I do not find any actual subject, in this case we have to select someone, somebody, people, authority, the government, etc. So someone has this auxiliary verb, and will is also auxiliary verb of the passive sense. But when I change the passive voice into active on, we have to discard or we have to omit the unnecessary auxiliary verb of the passive voice. So will is unnecessary in active voice. So I can take has and main verb or principal verb is stolen. Stolen is principal verb. Auxiliary and principal. This is the example of present perfect tense. So has a stolen. It is the structure of present perfect tense. So someone has stolen, and my pen is subject. So it should be object and will be written at the end of the past participle. My pen. Dear students, this is another solution of passive to active. Dear students, I am going to give another example of this type of voice. Dear students, follow me. The tree has been uprooted. The tree has been uprooted. The tree has been uprooted. Dear students, the tree has been uprooted. This is the example of present perfect tense, and it is also passive voice according to the second example. And what can I do for this voice? The tree has been uprooted. By which the tree has been uprooted? We know that generally in the atmosphere or in the environment, it has the power only for a storm. A storm has the only power to uproot a tree, because you know that the storm is very has the velocity of destroying everything. So the tree may be uprooted by a storm. So behind this sentence there is a representative of this sentence is a storm. A storm only can uproot any kind of tree instantly, no doubt. Such as we see the name of the storm is Cyclone Sidor and Ayla. There are so many storm in our country which visited us every now and then. So a storm is the subject of this sentence, and Bill is the omitted because Bill is here. Bill is here unnecessary auxiliary. Unnecessary auxiliary in active voice should be omitted. So a storm has uprooted the tree. The tree is here subject and it will be the object. A storm has uprooted the tree. This is the answer of this question. Dear students, these are the some examples of passive to active. Now, dear learner, I will show you some complex sentences. And we know that sometimes in the question paper we see there is a wide sense of complex sentences. And we know that in complex sentence there are two clauses as usual. One is principal clause and the other is subordinate clause. And in the complex sentence we have to change two types of clauses according to the rule of passive voice. Dear students, likewise I will give an example of complex sentence, and after that we will see how the complex sentence should be should be changed into passive voice. Dear students, follow me and look at the whiteboard. I know that he can do the what? Dear students, this is the example of complex sentence. I know that he can do the work. There are two parts of the sentence. One is I know that he can do the work. This is principal clause. This is subordinate clause. And when we see like this clause or this type of clause in complex sentence, we have to change two types of clauses, because there are two clauses here, so we have to change two parts. We have to change the two parts of the sentence at the same time. So at first I have to change the first clause. I know what is the object of know. The object of know that he can do the work. This is object. This is the object of know verb. So the whole clause works as an object. That's why we have to take it as an object. It. Instead of the clause, we take it. So it is subject here, it, and no is present tense. So according to present tense, the auxiliary should be am either. So it is, and no, the past participle form is known. It is known, and we have to write here to, not by, because we know that after no verb the preposition must be written to. So it is known to, and object form of I is me, and that is conjunction, so that will be written here, that it is known to me that, and this part has also finite verb and also subject, also object. So this part will also be changed. So here the work is object, so the work will be written here, the work, and then if there is any kind of modal auxiliary, at the time of taking modal auxiliary, we must change the modal auxiliary into passive voice, adding b. So can, we may write can be. Okay, dear students, can be. The word can be, and do is principal verb, and its past participle form is done. can be done by him. This is the answer of this active verb to passive verb according to the about the complex sentence. Yes, students, this is complex sentence, and the complex sentence should be changed with two clauses. Okay, dear students. Now I will give an example of compound sentence. Dear students, he read a book and he took his meal. Sorry, he ate his meal. Dear students, this is the example of compound sentence. You see that he read a book. This is also principal clause. Adding and he ate his meal. This is also principal clause. There are two principal clauses in this sentence, and when we go to change the active to passive in this sentence, we must change the two parts. He read a book, it's one part, and he ate his meal. This is also another part. One is two, and combined by and. That's why we have to change this sentence separately. First of all, he read a book. This is one part, and it has a finite verb and an object. So an object will be written here. A book, and it is past tense because this is past tense, and this sentence is also in past tense. When we see past tense, we will use was verb. So a book was read. A book was read, and his meal was, because this is also past tense, was eaten by him. Dear students, look at the sentence and think very carefully that we have written by him at the 11th position of the sentence, because he is one subject, he is a subject, and here also he is a subject. So these two he is the same subject. So we should not, or we need not to write by plus him in the two clauses. At the last portion of the sentence, we may use by plus object. So a book was read and his meal was eaten by him. This is the actual root of active to passive voice, and in this way I hope you will solve the problem in your question paper. They are students of class 10, and after some months your examination must approach, and it is your mundane duty, it is your actual duty to face this examination without any fail. So I hope you will maintain your social distance and use healthy rules when you go out of your house, and I hope you will be benefited by watching our class. Thank you all.